Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen Jezik, and I wanted to talk to you guys about how I am using Egyptian Magic Cream to help my dry winter skin. So if you live in a place with seasons, you've probably noticed that your skin is drying out a little bit. I know mine certainly does. We are in full-blown winter where I live. There is snow on the ground. It is December, and my skin has definitely started to feel the effects of that, especially if I'm outside taking walks or going to and from errands. Like, I just noticed that my skin, the more exposure it has to the cold air, is just really drying out. So I have been using this Egyptian Magic Cream for quite some time. If you haven't seen my first video, I talk about what's in it, why I like to use it, and all of the different uses for the Egyptian Magic Cream. I'll link that in the description down below. And if you haven't seen that, check that one out first, just to show you all the ways that you can use this. But specifically, I'm going to talk about it for dry winter skin today. So my favorite way to use the Egyptian Magic Cream that I have found so far is to use it as a cuticle treatment. Now, it is pretty oily. It is super hydrating. So what I like to do to avoid getting the oil and the hydration all on my desk or my laptop or my phone or whatever I'm using is I use these gloves. Mine probably look a little ratty because I use them so often, but they just keep the moisture in on my hands and my cuticles so that I can really keep the product where I want, and I'm not touching everything with oily fingers and spreading that moisture and oil and product all over everything I'm touching. So the way I like to do this is I will just put a small, pea-sized amount, maybe a dime-sized amount on my hands, rub them together, put them on my cuticles, rub the excess over my palms. And I also noticed during the winter, this area, the knuckles, any of the joints, those will get really dry too. So if you want to put a little extra there just to help heal that, if they're getting dry or cracked, that's a great way to use it as well. And then I'll just put these gloves on and I will do my business for 20 minutes. Like I'll just go about my day-to-day life. I'll do things around the house or work at my computer. These gloves specifically are not great for a touch screen. So if you want to do something with your phone, it might be a little harder unless you find gloves that do have that touch. But I like the cotton. I feel that, silk would be really great too. It keeps moisture in. If you have silk gloves that you don't mind getting oily with the product, those are probably the best. But these work well for me, and they came in a self-care package I got years and years ago, and they've held up. And so I always like to use what I have first and foremost before buying something new. And it just works really wonderfully to hydrate those cuticles, to hydrate your hands. And this works as a great addition to your daily lotion. So I don't think this replaces lotion by any means, but it is a great spot treatment if you have cracked knuckles or dry knees or heels. If you have dry heels or parts of your feet or anything that could just use a little extra hydration, I find that this is a really good addition to your normal moisturizing routine. Now, some people swear by putting Egyptian Magic all over their face, and I got a couple comments in my last video just asking if this was going to cause breakouts or if it would clog pores, which is something called comedogenic. And there's a scale that you can look up to see how likely a product or an ingredient is likely to clog your pores, and it's the comedogenic scale. So when I looked up all the ingredients for the Egyptian Magic Cream, they were very low in their likelihood to clog pores. However, when I use this product on my face and I sleep at night, I will notice 1 or 2 spots that are a little stubborn and they kind of don't want to go away for a few days. So I don't know if that's because my skin is sensitive or it's because sleeping on it is just a little too long for me to keep a product like that on my skin. When I use it on my hands, I only keep it on for about 20 minutes, and then it's either absorbed completely or I just rub it in or wipe the excess off so I don't spread it. But it could be that I'm sleeping in it. It could be that I'm rubbing it into my pillowcase, or it's mixing with hair oils, or there's a million reasons that I could have a few breakouts after. But because of that, I don't specifically sleep with it on anymore because it does give me 1 or 2 spots. Now, if you have less sensitive skin, and just different skin than me, or maybe if you have skin like me, I can't guarantee it's gonna make you break out. You kind of have to do your own research and, work with your own skin to see what clogs your pores and what doesn't. There is olive oil in here, there's beeswax in here, which again are low on the comedogenic scale, but it's possible that they might clog your pores and cause a breakout for you like it did for me. So everyone's skin is individual. You got to do your own research and kind of look into that. But just from my own experience, I do get 1 or 2 breakouts from sleeping in it. So I don't sleep in it anymore. However, I do still use it as a massage cream because it is so hydrating. So if I do a lymphatic facial massage, and you can check out me doing that in this video here, I think it is a wonderful product. It is more hydrating than my normal moisturizer. So I'm able to use my hands on my skin without stretching out the skin and causing wrinkles. So I do love it for a quick 20-minute treatment, facial massage, lymphatic detox. Those are great uses for this product specifically. You can also use it around the sensitive skin on your eyes. You don't really want to pull the skin around your eyes with your hands, so it is good to use something very moisturizing when you're working with your eye area. However, there are a few B ingredients in this which can cause some irritation to the eyes, so I don't use it for my eyes. I had someone comment on my last video that they rub it all over their eyes and they've never had a problem. Again, that's individual. I wouldn't recommend it, but it can be used for that. And any eye product, you don't want that eye product in your actual eye. You want to always use it on the skin around your eye and be very careful not to get any products in your eye. I mean, eyes are very sensitive. So use caution, do your research, especially with the ingredients. There are B ingredients. So if you have any sensitivity to that, be very mindful. And the last way you can use it for dry winter skin is as a lip treatment. Technically, I don't use it for this because I just don't like the taste. It does taste a little strong on the B and the olive oil scale, but some people don't mind it, and some people use it literally just around the edges where their lips get chapped as like a protective barrier before they go out into the winter. So if you want to protect your skin as just an extra barrier, you can use it as that as well. So those are my main tips for using it. Like I said, I love using it for my cuticles the most, in addition to a body cream or a spot treatment on your heels. You can wear socks and do the same kind of process, just put socks on instead of the gloves and just let that soak in. And it is amazing for that spot treatment on my body skin. I don't love it for use on my face long term to keep it on. I will use it for a facial massage or something like that, but then I will always wash off and remove the product after. And again, always do your own research. I'm a huge advocate of knowing exactly what's in your skincare, exactly what's going into your body, and the kind of things you're using and interacting with. Just because it's safe for someone else or works for someone else doesn't mean it's right for everyone. So always do your own research and consider your skin type and the products you're used to using and your allergies, of course. But this has been a great spot treatment for me. And if you wanted to try it out, I will include a link to it in my description. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. It helps my channel so much. And if you want to see more natural beauty, natural skincare, or some clean beauty tips, videos, or product reviews, comment them down below and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications every time I post a new video. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon.